Alright, we're back. We are heading out to that cave where there was some mysterious music. Okay. Oh. Let's collect eggs along the way, I suppose. So, not this turn off. The next one. I see. So when she said... Well, I guess they were just on their way to the waterfall. Let's head inside. Oh. This music. It's the sound that we heard when we came this way before. It's the same. Monsters are gathering further ahead from here, so it's dangerous. Let's use the Lemuel powder. Oh, cool. So we've become completely unable to be seen. This effect doesn't last too long, so let's hurry on forward. Oh, sorry. I didn't know where you were. Let's proceed forward, like maybe along the wall, like feeling our way. Wow. Oh, hello there. Did you come to hear my performance? Or did you also come to hear my performance? What in the world? Who are you? What are you doing in a place like this? True, at least all the monsters ran. I am Seledo. I I'm a tuba player who's come from the kingdom of Granzadora. I'm Zedek, the tuba player. I guess that's what that instrument is. I've been alone for a long time, so it got really boring. So I was playing my beloved tuba here. And then the monsters started to gather. At first I was surprised, but it seemed like they were all just listening to my song. They didn't have any ill intent, so that was a relief. Or perhaps he's telling them to, you know, they don't need to worry. Because there was no ill intent with the monsters. Why are you here alone in a cave like this? Don't you have a father or mother? I was together with my father and mother, and we were headed toward a town called Seledo. But I lost consciousness along the way. When I woke up, the two of them were gone. I wandered around, and at last I wound up in this cave. I thought someone would come to find me, and so I waited here. I've been waiting here. See. So your father and mother disappeared at some point. Or before you knew it. My name is Seledo. If it's alright with you, will you come with me to our town of Seledo? Oh? So you are a child of Seledo? Yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like you to let the other people in town hear the wonderful sound of your tuba. Well then, I'll take you up on that offer. Mel, that's how it is, so I'm going to take him back to Seledo. I've got a reward for you for doing this, so please come to the church on top the high platform in Seledo when you're done here. Now, come this way. Okay. Well. Back to town then. Oh. Now the music in town has changed. That's a nice touch. Yay! That was awesome! It was a very pretty song. I'm so moved. No, oh, I'm crying. See, it's wonderful, isn't it? The monsters that we saw on the mountain path before were all gathering to hear this performance. His name is Sedic. And he was headed towards Seledo together with his parents. But on the way here to town, he lost consciousness, and when he woke up, his father and mother had disappeared. Does that mean... Oh no. Everyone, is it alright to include Sedic as a new friend here? Thank you, everyone. Well then, let's work together. Think of us as your family and rely on us for anything you need. By the way, this has kind of been bothering me, but there seem to only be children in this town. Are there no adults? That is, you see... Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. I'm going to go practice on my tutor for a bit. He's a mysterious person. Mel, you may have also realized this, but Sedic is also, he's like us. I'm sure when he was on his way to Seledo that something unfortunate happened, and it looks like he hasn't realized it yet himself, but at some point I will brace myself and tell him, but for now let's just leave him, like, give him some space for a bit. Thank you for listening to my request this time. Take this as a reward. Oh yes, life seed. Well then, please excuse me. Yes, stat seeds are always great because they affect all of your classes. Nice. Okay. So, that is the first quest. And for the next one, we do need to go talk to Seledo again. Oh, this is the same. Mel, you may have already realized it, but Sedek is, he's also like us. There's something unfortunate happened when he was on his way to Seledo, and he hasn't realized it yet himself, but someday I intend to tell him. For now, please don't say anything. But that being the case, Mel, I have a favor to ask of you. Tell you the truth, we're secretly working on planning a welcoming party for Sedek while keeping it a secret from him. It seems that the Tura that Sedek treasures so much has broken all of a sudden, and he's incredibly depressed about it. We can't have a party with something like this going on. So could you help with repairing Sedek's Tura? Well, we'll give it a shot. Thank you very much. That's a big help. Sedek should be on the second floor of... Wait, what building is that? And you can hear the details of everything from him there. Second floor of the clinic. Okay. I'm not sure which building that is, but we'll head into town and see. It seems that this Tura is very important to Sedek, so we're counting on you. Alright. Hopefully it's something that can be repaired. I know a lot of stuff with instruments just isn't that easy. Okay. The clinic is over just south of the other church, the broken down church. Over here. Okay. How do I get in? Alright, well... Yes, indeed it looks like a clinic. Oh, there's so many chests of drawers to check out. Nothing there. Alright. Okay, okay. This was where he was. Oh, did you come here because Zizidota told you to come listen to my request? Tell you the truth, I've been practicing on my tuta this whole time, and one of the strings broke. And so now I'm in a spot of trouble because I can't play. Ordinarily, I carry around spare strings in case something like this happens, but they were tucked inside my bag, which I'd given to my father to hold on to. If you can somehow bring my bag, which my father has, to me, then I'll be able to repair it, but that's probably impossible. But in any case, where in the world did my father and mother go to? They were supposed to come with me to Seledo. Or I was supposed to be with them going to Seledo. I don't feel like talking to people right now, so I'm sorry, but please leave me on my own. Okay. Well... it's not super intuitive, but what we need to do now is head over to the other Seledo. Oh yeah, the DQ10 subforum on the Dragon's Den has a lot of helpful information for getting started playing the game. What are my options here? Well, this is going to be faster in any case. You will have to have a Japanese Square Enix account, and if you're on Switch, I believe you'll be able to download the trial no problem if you have a Japanese account there, which is not too difficult to set up. You just need a Japanese Nintendo account as well. Not sure who we need to talk to, but let's just start talking to people. Welcome, this is the clinic. We make use of the River of Light's power here in order to cure many kinds of disease. If you cannot be healed here, it's something that cannot be healed. So there are many people who come from far away to this place. Oh no. On that day, the children were brought to the clinic, but there was nothing I could do to save them. There is a special hospital room where patients inflicted with incurable diseases stay. Hoping to make use of this clinic's services, but there's nothing I can do for this one. I heard rumors about this clinic and came from the island of Bendoa. Thanks to that, my rheumatism is all cured. The atmosphere of this town is a little strange, but things have gotten a little brighter lately. I wonder if something good has happened. Don't think that's who I need to talk to. By the second floor? This is the special hospital room for patients with incurable diseases. Those who are not family are not allowed to enter. Please, please go on your way, or please don't enter. But can I? Do I have to? She just says the same thing, please. Okay. Alright, I was afraid I missed a trigger somewhere. But no, here we go. Oh? Are you a fan of settings? To come all the way to this faraway place. Please come in and you can meet him. What? My son was once a famous tuba player in Granzadora Kingdom, and people gathered to listen to him, but glory like that is now in the past. Even now, after he's been even now, there are still passionate fans who will come to visit him after he's been checked in here. Hey, Sedik, you have a guest. What? This child's extremities have slowly been turning to stone. It's a rare disease, rare incurable disease. And he's been like this for a long time now. Even though he said his dream was to win first place at the Granzadora Music Festival, and he'd been working his hardest. Why did this have to happen to my Sedik? Even if this terrible disease were to be cured somehow, there's no guarantee that my son's fingers would ever move again. It would require long, tough, physical therapy. Even so, I want my son to live. And it was those feelings that taught me to search for clinics with a high reputation, and we were on our way here to have him treated when on the way here we'd gotten through the Diana wilderness into the mountain path when he lost consciousness, and ever since then he has not awakened. And on top of that, his bag that he had taken such good care of was stolen away by monsters. The terrible things just continue. What happened to that bag? The dirty rabbits in the Diana wilderness took it, but you might be able to... Or they took it and they still have it. It's about time for a checkup, please. Head outside. Oh, so it's that time already. I'm glad that he's got a guest visiting, but now it's time for him to see the doctor. Please come another time. I studied Japanese for 3 years in college. One of those years was a study abroad in Japan. I learned most of what I know about sentence structure and verb conjugation and that kind of thing during that time, and I've just been building on my kanji knowledge since then. We need to go to Diana, so let's head to the waypoint that's over there. So, I wouldn't say I'm fluent in Japanese. I can mostly carry on easy conversations. Any tips? If you have the opportunity to learn Japanese in a structured setting, like a classroom or something like that, go for it. Having a teacher who can correct your pronunciation and correct your handwriting and things like that and force you to learn on a schedule was very helpful for me. During the year when I was in Japan, we had daily quizzes on all of the grammar and words that we'd learned the day before. And it really forces you to retain the knowledge. Like any other language, if you stop studying it or you stop doing anything with it, you're gonna forget it. Perhaps even more so for one like this, rather than one that uses a Western alphabet. Nice crit. That would be my advice. If that's... I know that's not possible for everyone, but if you have that opportunity, definitely take it. Alright, there we go. Got the drop. Got Sedic's bag. Oh, nice. And it even tells you, rather than bringing it back to his father, we need to take it directly to him. Okay. It's like a messenger bag. Alright. Yeah, it's still gonna be faster to take this zoom over to the church. The broken church. Pathetic. I hope this works, but we have your bag. I hope the strings are inside. I'm glad it wasn't something more severe, like some part of it actually broke. String replacement for a stringed instrument is normal, but if like the bridge or something had broken, nah. There's probably no fixing that. Oh, that's my bag. Where were my parents? Well, if I can fix my tuta, then I guess that's... I don't care so much about that. Will you give me my bag? Here you go, it's yours. Thank you. With this at last I can repair, or I guess maintain might be a better word, my tuta. Now then. In the shot before, it looked like there were no strings on it, and now it's got all... That's six tuning pegs? 6 strings. Ah, it's back to normal. Well then, let's try it right away. Seems that you were safely able to help Turek fix his... or Sedek fixed his Tura. Mel, thank you so much. Hey, Sedek. I've got something I'd like to talk to you about. Would you mind coming up to the 2nd floor of the church on the platform? It's something very important that I'd like to talk about, and Mel, I would very much like it if you could come too. I will be waiting. I wanted to practice my tuta. What could be so important? Well, let's go see. No, I'm pretty sure this is just the surprise party she wanted to throw. And this was her way to get him there. Ah, okay. Cutscene triggers halfway up the stairs. Ah, Mel, welcome! Now all we're waiting for is the guest of honor. Huh? Something sounds lively. What in the world? Today is Sedic's welcome party! You're surprised, aren't you? We kept it a secret this whole time. Our queen said she wanted to prepare a party for you, so everyone secretly made preparations. Oh, cool! Oh, this is amazing. You all prepared all this? It was my first time making sweets. I don't really have much confidence that they're tasty, but everyone helped out. And we also have a present for you. This rosary is a symbol of the bond that all the children in the town of Seledo, our kingdom, share. You also made this by hand? Sure, things will be difficult for you without your parents here, but when things are rough, look at that rosary and know that we're all friends. And as long as that bond remains, you'll always be a very important friend of ours. Thank you. All put so much into, or put your whole hearts into welcoming me, and this is the first time I've been treated this way. As a sign of my thanks toward all of you, I'd like you to let me play a song for you. Thank you, everyone. It's been a long time since I've been able to play my tuta with such clear, bright feelings. Hey, Enkidu! Welcome, how's it going? see, up until just recently, I'd had this terrible disease where my hands and feet had been slowly turning to stone. I couldn't play my tuba, nor could I even stand. I spent my days cursing the goddess? It's human territory, so we're gonna go with God, because their deity is a god. Cursing the god who gave me this fate. But ever since I came to this world, there's been no trace of that disease. It's disappeared. I can play my tuba again. Hey, am I really dead? As I thought, huh? My dream of winning the music festival in Gran Zadora will never come true. But that doesn't matter. I can play freely here as much as I want. And that's better than when I was suffering and sick and I couldn't move my fingers. There are people here who are happy to hear my performance. There's no greater joy than that. Thank you so much for today, everyone. We are the ones who should thank you for that wonderful performance. We have lots of snacks here, so please enjoy yourself to your heart's content. He is adjusting to this remarkably well. Mel and the others all spent a fun time at Sedic's welcome party. You are very welcome. I am so happy that I can stream this. Thanks to you, Sedic's welcome party went off without any problems. Please take this. Blue orb. So he realized his own death. That was a bit of a surprise, but I'm relieved that he doesn't seem too down about it. By the way, it seems that you met with Selic's parents in the other Seledo. How were they? How was everything? Mel explained what she'd seen in the Seledo over in the real Nandashia. What? Cedric was there? In that Seledo? He had just lost consciousness and was in the clinic? That means that Cedric is still alive. That's something I want to think about, and I'm going to return to my room. Thanks for everything today. Alright. Well. I hope she's had enough time to think, because we need to get the next quest from her. I thought for sure that Sedek lost his life in that other world, and that's why he had come to this one. If he's just unconscious in the clinic, and his body is still alive, then... Well, I've been thinking. If Sedek's body is still alive, then... I was thinking maybe it would be best if his soul returned to where it's supposed to be. He has a very difficult disease where his body is slowly being transformed into stone, but if that could be cured, then I'm sure he could be saved. I know I'm asking the impossible, but could you find some way to cure Sedek's disease? Look, I'll do my best, but... Thank you so much, that's a big help. First, why don't you try going to the clinic in that Seledo? You might find some kind of clue on how Sedek could be treated. Okay. Well, at least we were given a hint. Hey, Jack Cider, welcome. How is it going? I totally understand how you feel. I think I didn't have a chance to play this game until it had already been out for 4 years? Somewhere around there. And I didn't think I was going to get to. I didn't have any of the systems that it was initially released on. Let's see. Here should be okay to zoom. It's Japanese only. The PC, PS4, and Switch versions all have a trial version that goes up through about 75% of the first expansion to the game that is completely free. So if you are able to play that version, you don't need to start paying a sub until you actually buy a copy of the game. So for anyone that's an option for, I highly recommend playing the trial. Who do I need to talk to? His parents? Probably. The nurse is gonna stop me again. Same thing, we're not allowed in. Oh, well, maybe his dad's gonna come out and let me in again. Oh no. Oh, we've got bad music. Somebody, please come, quickly. What's the matter? Please calm down. My son, he's not breathing. That's terrible. I'll call the doctor. Sedek! Sedek! Seems that we've stabilized him. I guess for the time being. But if this situation were to happen again, you'd best prepare for the worst. Doctor, please save my son. Is there really no way to cure him? It's not that a medicine to cure this disease doesn't exist. It's just... Well then, that medicine... But the jewel that's one of the ingredients in the medicine, an argon heart, no longer exists in this world. All back to 8 there. There used to be a great, or like a giant red dragon in the Zedra cave in the Rovos Heights area that you could obtain one from, but it's been a long time since they've gone extinct. That's... So what's going to happen to this child? Oh, if only I could take its place. I'm so sorry for being unable to help. Are you still here? I'm sorry, but please, let's leave the family alone for now. The nurse scolds me. Alright, well... If they're extinct in this world... then... perhaps... we can do something in the other one? Hold on. Let's see, no, that's the wrong one. That one. Let's head south. Go find that cave. We've seen a red dragon there before. How does combat work? It is turn-based, but it is also real-time. Let me get into a fight and I will show you. Interestingly, position matters in this particular game. The weight stat has a meaning. You can push enemies around if you have sufficient weight. Which is good because you can push the enemies around and keep them from your squishier classes. Everyone basically has a hidden action time bar, and when it fills up you get your turn. There are buffs like haste that you can use to shorten the time between entering commands. if you're a tank, it's important, especially when you're fighting at level monsters, to be good at it. But there's no one way to tank. There are warriors who have sword and shield. There are battle masters who are a little bit more like glass cannons who can dual wield swords. There are paladins that generally wield a weapon, whether that's a sword, a hammer, what have you, an axe, and have a shield. Zedra Cave is over this way. Yeah. Different gear has different stats. Not every class has fisticuffs. They made some changes to the skill trees with version 5's release, which is the most recent expansion that came out last year. And more classes do have fisticuffs than did previously, but not everyone does. I am currently playing on my own. My 3 party members are the characters of friends of mine that I've rented from the bar. But that's because most of my friends are usually working while I'm streaming, so they can't usually play with me. But you can have a party of 4 people. I've currently got a cleric, a battle master, and a minstrel with me. I'm a paladin. Yes, you can rent friends from bars. You can rent people who aren't your friends, but you can rent friends for free. Guilds in this game are called teams, and you can rent people from your team for half price. You can rent people you have no connection with for full price, and price is based on level. Let's see, I need to get all the way around. Yep, these are my actual friends. Well, okay, so the pink-haired one is actually my main character. So, I rented myself. But, the other 2 are friends of mine, yes. Since it doesn't look like we're gonna be getting a gold egg out of any of the sparkle spots, anyone want to call out a mount they'd like me to change to? This is an incredibly huge game at this point. Each of the 4 expansions that have come out are the length of a full game. When this released, I'm sure Square Enix didn't think that it would do well in the West, considering they already have Final Fantasy XIV. Now that Dragon Quest has actually been doing pretty well, it's an incredibly big undertaking if they were to try and translate it now. I can understand why they haven't done it. Yep, if someone comes online and I'm renting them, I still keep them in my party for the amount of time I rented them for. You actually earn experience if people rent your character, so it's a good idea when you log off the game to make it so that you can be rented, and also to keep your gear and stuff up to speed with your level. Alright, here goes. Yeah, I don't recommend going out to bars in real life right now. Leave it to the video games. Alright, well. Boss time. We are here to quest a dragon. Does this actually do damage to things that are... Huh. It does damage things that are in the air. That's funny. I would not expect the hammer ground pound move, the AoE one, to damage things that are flying, but that's cool. I'll take it. This will be a little bit longer of a fight than the ones we were doing previously, so you'll get to see a little bit of how chaotic it is when you've got 4 people plus all the monsters doing everything at once. Take this one out. It dodged. What do you expect? She's little and it's flying. Okay. Alright. Now we've just got the Argon Grate left. Alright, stunned it. Will I get a chance to do this move before Matt kills it? Cool. There we go. There it is. Wow. Mel obtained the Argon Heart into her key items. Plus... Oh. Angel Hearts. I don't want to walk all the way back out. And I don't have evac on this class. So... Evacubel it is. Get away from the mouth of the cave, or you will hit your head when you try to zoom. Alright, back to the clinic. We actually need to take this to the doctor. Oh. This way. Oh, do you have some business with me? Don't tell me, that's an Argon heart! Those giant red dragons were supposed to be extinct, so how did you... No, that doesn't matter. That's necessary for our patient. Will you please give that up to me? Yeah. Take it. Go on. Thank you very much. With this, I will get the medicine prepared right away and have him take it. All right. With this, everything should go well. Aesthetic. Parts that had turned to stone are returning to normal. Yes! We did it! Aesthetic. Can you hear me? Please open your eyes. His consciousness isn't returning? The preparation of the medicine should have been done perfectly, so why? I'm also concerned about why he's not waking up, but it's more than enough that you were able to heal the parts of his body that had turned to stone. I'm sure my son is also grateful. Of all the doctors that we've seen, Dr. Yug, you're the kindest we've met. I won't forget what we owe you for the rest of my life. And thanks to you too, Fan. Thanks to that Argon heart that you brought, that my son was able to return to normal. My son's body was able to return to normal. I can't prepare something right away that will be enough of a reward for you, but I will definitely repay your kindness someday. I'll send a gift to the Traveler's Concierge afterwards, so please accept it then. The patient's illness has been cured, and it is all thanks to you. Thank you so much. But he's still unconscious. So I'm sorry, but until he regains consciousness, please let's leave the family be. Alright. I've got a couple of someones I need to go talk to. Anyway. It looks like stream's gonna run a few minutes over today, but I do want to keep all of this story together rather than saving like 10 minutes and starting stream off with that. I'm sure you all don't mind, right? Okay, thank you for letting me know, Nei-chan. So let's go talk to Rizerota. Let her know what's going on. Oh, so Sedek has been cured. Thank you so much, Mel. With this, he should be able to return to this previous... What? The changing to stone has been cured, but he's continuing to sleep without waking up? But why? Took the liberty of listening to your conversation. Sedek? To think that, Izidota, you and Mel were trying to restore me to life. But I'm intending to stay here of my own will. You plan to not go back of your own will? But why? Mel put in all this work to bring you back to life. Your parents are worried. You need to hurry up and don't go doing unnecessary things. Even if my illness is cured, I'm not going to be able to play my tuta like I could before. We don't know that. And even if I continue with really difficult physical therapy, there might never be a day that comes where I'll be able to play again. And I don't want that. I want to stay in this world where I can freely play my tura whenever I want. Leave me alone. Sedek just ran out of here and I passed him on my way in. Is it okay to not go after him? He said to leave him alone. I shouldn't needlessly push him any further. If you don't tell someone what's important when the time comes, then you'll regret it later. You know that better than anyone, don't you? I don't know what happened, but you should go talk to Sedic until you're satisfied that you won't have any regrets. That's right. Thank you, Firo. Mel, I'm sorry, but will you help me search for Sedic? I'm sure he's still in town somewhere. I have an idea of where he might be. Right. Well. Alright, I'll give you a hint. He's at the clinic. But he's not in his same room. Let's see. The right... Oh, that's another room. No, I'll just keep taking the staircase. There's a chance you could completely recover with physical therapy. Then you should do your best and do it. You should return to that world. Easy for you to say when it's not about yourself. You wouldn't have any idea how I feel. You haven't suffered from, or suffered for a long time from a disease. Even if I worked hard with therapy, there's no guarantee I'll return to normal. So how do you intend to take responsibility if that's the case? Whoa. Change places with me. If I was able to return to life, I don't care how hard it would be on me, how difficult it would be. You've got so much more going for you than we who will never be able to become adults for all of eternity, and yet you keep pitying yourself. I don't want to understand how you feel. Why are you so... Your performance was wonderful. I want you to go to the other world and become able to play your tuba again and let more people hear it. It was your dream to someday win the Granzadora Music Festival, wasn't it? But please, go make your dreams come true for our share too. See just how much I was pitying myself. It's somewhere between like self-pity and just taking it easy on myself. It's as you say. I'll go to that world again and do my best to be able to play Tura. But before that, I'd like to play one more song. Will you listen to it until the end? Goodbye, Sedek. It's difficult to no longer be able to meet again, but I think this is what was the best for. Thank you so much for saving his life. Please take this. Got a skill book. It's too bad that I can't see Sedek's success in the other world, but I'm sure he'll make his dreams come true. Nurse calling the doctor. He's awake. And his parents are overjoyed. There we go. Hey, Greenie Beaky. Welcome. How's it going? Let's see. Let's take a trip over to an inn. Mel needs one anyway. And see if there is something at the concierge. You just woke up? Well, good morning. That's okay. I have been told that when I get translating stuff, I can put people to sleep pretty well. Oh, got another reputation level. 2, in fact. 62 now. Okay, concierge, do you have something for me? Ah, here we go. A customer by the name of Tito has entrusted something to us for you. Oh, but you can't carry it. Please rearrange your stuff and come back. No, the curse of a full bag. Get rid of that. I don't need it. I really want what they're gonna give me because I want to show it before I end stream. Okay. Please take this. Thank you! This is a piece of indoor furniture. So let's head to Mel's house. Aw, thank you all. That's awesome to hear. Okay. I have too many music boxes. Okay. Here's the ordinary music when you enter your house. And this is the item we have received. It is a Tura glass lamp. Just set that here. And it looks really lovely. But what it doesn't tell you right away is that it's also a music box. So, seeing this now, we can all believe that he's doing his best and working hard to become the musician that he was, and even better than that. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. It was such a nice little reward for finishing the quest line. A big Dreki plushie? That was a gift from YNC. Alright, well, we're a little late ending, but I'm glad I got to finish that all at once. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed stream. I have. Even if it was kind of sad stories today. I will be back on Sunday with some Haruka 3. And in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.